The Roman Empire was built on honor, strength, and victory. This would not have been possible without the vast, powerful Roman army. They used cutting-edge technology to conquer all of the Mediterranean. They had the most advanced weapons and armor of any ancient empire. Examples of these weapons can be found in museums and are still used today to demonstrate the ingenuity of the Roman Empire.
The smallest unit of the Roman army was the contubernium. When you multiply that by 10, you get a century. Now there are a total of 80 men. When you have 6 century, you get a cohort. Multiply that by 10 and you get a full legion. Each legion has about 6,000 men.
The Roman Empire had an elite division in their army. It consisted of the remaining men out of the 6,000.
The Romans used the most advanced technology of their time. This was best reflected in their weapons. Each soldier would be equipped with a shield, a small sword called a gladius, and a set of body armor. Their shields were rectangular and semi-cylindrical. The shield spanned from the chin all the way to the lower legs and bore the symbol of the Roman Empire. The Romans preferred the gladius over a longer sword because it was more accurate and easy to maneuver. Their armor was not one piece, but segmented to make movement easier. The Roman artillery really shows how advanced they were. This includes the ballista, scorpion, catapult, and javelin. These were all long-range weapons with incredible accuracy and power. The Punic Wars against Carthage set Rome in the direction of greatness. To think that Rome could defeat Carthage before Rome was an empire was almost unthinkable. The Romans had a great infantry, but no real naval experience, while the Carthaginians were naval experts. In order to get to Carthage, the Romans would have to sail across the Mediterranean and battle in the sea. Roman determination and innovation kicked in. They immediately started building ships. They trained their soldiers on land by practicing rowing in formation. Once the boats were built, they trained for a few more months. The Romans' main goal was to make a sea battle a land battle. During the war, they chucked grappling hooks onto the Carthaginian boats and tugged it close to the Roman ships. Then they put down a gangplank called a corvus to walk across. Once on the other side, their land abilities kicked in and they killed everyone on board. This startled the other empires near Rome. This empire could conquer on both land and sea.
The Romans had many military tactics that led to their success. Discipline and self-confidence was the key in the army since it made all the soldiers concentrate on what they were doing. The self-confidence spurred from the legend that Rome was the empire to conquer all. The discipline spurred from fear. If any Roman soldier fell asleep or acted cowardly during a battle, he would be clubbed to death by other Roman soldiers. The formation was another factor to their success. During most battles, the first 2 weapons out were the long-range ones. First, the catapults, then the javelins. The third part would be close-range combat with the actual soldier. The soldiers stood closely together, walking in unison toward the enemy with their body shields. They even had helmets that were shaped like a shield. This was called the testudo or the tortoise formation. Once they got close enough, they would take out their gladius and stab anyone in the way. The enemy felt like they were attacking an indestructible wall.